It's the day after Christmas. I've got a few items to show. Let's go to the post-Christmas mailbox.
Trout hammers it. Left field. That's deep. Fairfield back. That is gone.
You've got mail.
Welcome back to Bases Beautiful. My name is MD, and today I'm excited to show you the things that I got for Christmas. All four of the things that I'm going to show you came from my wife, who I'm so grateful for, and I just wanted to show them off. The first thing is something that you may not notice right away. I don't know, maybe you did. Maybe you noticed that we're at a slightly different angle here with the camera, and that's because one of the things I got is this boom arm, which is for a microphone, but you can also connect a camera to it. And so I'm hanging this off of my top shelf in my closet. This is where I do all my filming. Here's a little Bases Beautiful behind the scenes look here. But anyway, this is an awesome addition. It's cleared up some of the clutter. I used to use this tripod here. I would set that up for the shots, but now I'm using this boom arm, so very happy about that. Now, the rest of what I'm going to show you are things that you are on this channel to see, and that is amazing base cards. Here we have the 2023 Topps Miguel Cabrera PSA 10. This is his last playing year. Awesome image of him for a final playing year card. That kind of shot and pose. Interestingly, this may be the most rare card in this set, not in the sense that you can't go find 100 of these base cards of Miguel Cabrera out there. You can certainly do that, but you can't always find them graded. There's about 70 of them that have been graded to this point. 50 of them or thereabouts have been graded a PSA 10, but they really have not popped up that often. I've had a save search for several months, just waiting to see if I can get a Miguel Cabrera base card from 2023 to complete. Well, I say complete. At some point, I'll get his 2000 rookie card, which I have not yet done, but I've wanted to be proactive in chasing down his last playing year card so that I could have the bookends of his career. And it's been hard. I mean, there have been parallels of these graded cards that have popped up. There was a PSA 9 that popped up at one point, but I kind of felt like, well, surely I can find a PSA 10 at some point. And sure enough, a couple weeks before Christmas, one finally did pop up, and I mentioned it to my wife, and she wanted to add that to her list of things that she was getting from me. And Miguel Cabrera, awesome player. Surely he'll be a Hall of Fame player once he becomes eligible, but I'm excited to have that be part of my collection now. So another card she got me is Tyreek Hill on-card autograph from the Luminance set. And it's cool because the kind of got the Dolphins logo on there. The autograph looks really good. But it's a great looking card. I think most people, most collectors really want to chase after the national treasures. Those are great design cards, and with a lot of white and a real thin Sharpie signatures for the players and all that. The art that's on a card is so important to me, especially when I'm getting an autograph. I don't want just a random kind of cut out image of a player. I love it if you can kind of see him in action, if it's a better shot. This one to me is more exciting than a lot of the stuff that's out there for hundreds of dollars. because you actually get an action shot of Tyreek Hill on the field. I love watching him play. I know he's gotten into a little bit of trouble off the field, but on the field, I mean, the guy is a monster, even though this season has not been nearly as awesome. But I mean, he was in the running to potentially get a 2,000 receiving yard season in 2023. And sadly, that hasn't been the story in 2024. But just an awesome player. My wife and I love watching Dolphins games together, and we're always excited when Tyreek gets a catch, especially if he ends up getting a touchdown out of it or an explosive play or something. But you get a little bit of rainbow foil shine on this luminance card. You got the blue ink on it. It's just such a great looking card of an awesome player in the Dolphins uniform. I can't be any more excited about that. And then the last card is the big one. This has been on my list really the whole time that I've been a collector. Once I started looking into Hall of Fame players, you can tell it's on an SGC slab, so there's some vintage coming up here. So the thing behind this card, though, is that I don't want to just do Hall of Fame player runs. I know a lot of people get joy out of doing that. That's awesome. That's not really how I want to collect, at least not at the moment. But I do want a few cards from Hall of Fame players scattered throughout my collection. And the way that I'm approaching it is I want to find the card that, with the design and the photography that's on it and all of that, come together to make what I feel like is the most appealing card from my vantage point as a collector. And this is one that, when I was thinking about Hank Aaron and I was thinking about his cards and what would be the one Hank Aaron card, if I were to only get one, that I would want. It's not his rookie card, but it's his 1961 Topps card. This is just, I love the look of this card. I mean, I love the yellow and green for the team and his name down there. I love the image of him holding the baseball, ready to throw it. I love the fact that he's just this lanky looking, kind of scrawny young guy. And you're thinking, how is this guy going to be an all-time home runs leader? He doesn't look super muscular or jacked or anything. But, of course, he was exactly that kind of player. I mean, he was so dominant throughout his career. And I've loved this card. I've wanted this card. This has been one of the main vintage pickups that I've wanted for a long time. It's a really nice example of it. I mean, you get a couple of fisheye spots down here in the green, but that's real common with these cards from what I've seen. Obviously, it's off center. The corners aren't perfect. What corners are from 1961. But the coloring on it is good. The image on it has held up. There's not a whole lot of snowing or surface wear or anything like that. And it's just a gorgeous card that I'm so excited to add to my collection here. And so those are the pickups, the Christmas pickups, compliments of my wife and I couldn't be more thrilled to add each of these cards, even though, you could switch these out for other ones, of course, anytime, but these are the ones that I got this Christmas. And so I love these, and I'm excited to have them. I'm looking forward to building out the rest of this little run of Miguel Cabrera bookends. Excited to have another key Dolphins player autograph. I've got a Tua in my collection. I'm not shown on the channel yet, but happy to add Tyreek to that mix. And then one of the all-time greats, Hank Aaron, on my absolute favorite design card of his in the whole set and there's some great cards in that set too, but and the 1961 year, really, as I've been digging into the Angels, I've gotten more and more familiar with that set, because that's the first year that the Angels were in existence. So it's the first set that actually has Los Angeles Angels players able to be acquired with that name on the cards. So the 1961 set has become special to me for a number of different reasons, and I'm so excited to have the Hank Aaron in that set, in that mix with everything else. So anyway, guys, that is today's episode. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I'm looking forward to seeing what people have been getting for gifts from family and friends, and appreciate you watching today. We'll catch you next time.
Once again, a standing ovation for Henry Aaron. So the confrontation for the second time. Aaron walked in the second inning. He means the tying run at the plate now. So we'll see what Downing does. Down at the belt, delivers.